I heard today that our benevolent leaders in the Cathedral of Justice were going to have a hearing on insurrection. I figured, shit, man, this is probably something I should know about, right? Maybe I'll look into this a little bit, see what's really going on here, kind of thing. And to my surprise, there was no mention of like autonomous zones where people declared themselves no longer American and, barricaded off United States city blocks and instituted their own form of justice and law. I guess that's not insurrection or an attempt at it. There was no talk of, mobs attacking the White House, injuring 60 Secret Service agents, and burning down a guard post. Apparently, that's not insurrection either. Even if the president needs to be rushed to the emergency bunker, that's actually grounds for levity in the media. Coupled with, a year plus of violent looting, raiding, pillaging, all under the guise of no justice, no peace. And let me correct the record on that. It's not no justice, so you get no peace. It's you get no justice, you get no peace. That's what the left is saying. No, instead, their hearing in the Palace of Justice was January 6th. Remember when, a Greyhound bus full of coconuts, started breaking windows in the Capitol and the Rotunda? One of them was gunned down. All of them were unarmed. I mean, you can shoot unarmed Americans if they enter the Cathedral of Justice, right? The pearl-clutching, holier-than-thou attitude coming out of Capitol Hill is just nauseating. It's nauseating. After watching some of these same fucktards, these same clown shoes, poo-poo, 2, 3, 4 years of raiding American cities and autonomous zones and attacks on the fucking White House itself, it's just nauseating. How do you expect me to take this seriously? Oh, they beat up cops at the Capitol. They've been shooting cops for 4 years now in ambushes. Didn't seem to bother you before. What changed? What's the difference? I think we all know what the difference is. This is beneficial to the left, so they're going to go for it. Whereas if it wasn't beneficial to the left, they just ignore it, like Maxine Waters calling for violence, or AOC Guevara calling for violence, or any of them who have been slyly hinting that violence is okay for the last 4 years. Insofar as the vice president of the United States raising money to get looters and raiders out of jail after they loot and fucking raid in the name of no justice, no peace. I would imagine that the people who went into the fucking Capitol probably thought that that was the new rules. This is the new normal. After all, the vice president of the United States seems to support this kind of behavior. Mass media seems to support this kind of behavior. And let me quote the fucking Como clown there on fucking CNN. Riots are what happens when people feel they don't have a voice. Okay, I guess that's the new fucking normal, right? Those are the rules, right? It's funny to me watching the people on Capitol Hill, from Liz Cheney to that blubbering sycophant fag fucking wannabe Republican on next to her, to all the fucking Democrats sitting there saying they're going to defend our Constitution. Those people defending the Constitution is like Amy Schumer guarding a cheesecake. You can't be that fucking dumb. You can't be. They're going to defend the Constitution. It seems like it's been their goal, their life goal, to dismantle the Constitution piece by piece at every fucking turn. Why do I say that? Because that's what they do. Don't believe me? Shall not be infringed. Agree or disagree, Nancy. Hate speech, a thing or not a thing, Nancy? DUI checkpoints, constitutional or not, Fourth Amendment, Nancy? I mean, come on. Pull your fucking head out of your asshole. Really? Insurrection. Give me a fucking break. You've been poo-pooing insurrection for 4 fucking years. Now it's bad. Because the plebs have the audacity, the temerity, the unmitigated gall to come to the Cathedral of Justice. Right? That's really what it's about. You gotta send a message. And now they're gonna use this to expand the government, to expand into the private sector even further, into Facebook, into Twitter, into PayPal. They're going to expand the Capitol Police because they deserve to be expanded, right? Because like that blubbering faggot Republican said on fucking Capitol Hill, you guys won on January 6th. Talking to the police who were slamming their fists on the table. We demand justice. Or Officer Dunn, they called me the N-word. They chanted it around me. Where's your body camera, dickhead? I haven't seen any footage yet. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see their faces. That won't be produced. Just like the security footage of Miss Babbitt getting murdered won't be produced because that's not really important, right? It's a propaganda parade. That's what it is. It's a fucking orgy of propaganda. All cleverly orchestrated. I mean, right down to Donald Trump suggesting on Inauguration Day, you know what? It may be a good idea to have National Guard called in because this may be a huge problem. And what did they say? No, fuck you. We'll have unarmed fucking Capitol Police. What the fuck did you expect, you fucking goons? You fucking mouth-breathing goons. And then you sit there on Capitol Hill and you stroke these fucking guys off like they just came out of fucking Tora Bora. Like they just came out of fucking Fallujah, boots on the ground. You're in a riot. They've been happening for 4 fucking years. Sack up, bitch. Crying on Capitol Hill. Fucking pussies. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's roaming the halls of the White House with no pants on, eating fucking pudding. We get the government we deserve.